we're calving right now, so figured I'd do a little video of, looks like we're gonna have a lot of calves drop in the next week, so take some shots here and there and kind of show you what a week of calving at our place looks like. A little bit of fun, probably a little different than a lot of operations. Mainly because I work a day job and we only have 50 heads, so I kind of just try to keep tabs on things the best I can, and then I usually have to head off to a day job, and luckily we got cameras around here, and then also my father-in-law kind of watches the place and makes sure everything's hunky-dory out here. So, but before we do calving adventures, let's feed some critters. Pretty sure the father-in-law thinks me videoing these are weird, so hopefully one day this channel's got a whole bunch of subscribers so I can show him why I want to do this. I won't feel as bad about having a camera around him. He gets pretty awkward, so so I want to, not that I think he cares, I just want to make it nice for him. So yeah, let's get a bunch of subscribers on here and then I can get some more characters on him. You just have to deal with me till then. This cow's probably gonna get tired of people coming near it. Now we could look at you later too. You're pretty new, we'll leave you alone. I usually don't like to mess around with them too much right off the get-go. They're all worked up with their emotions and such, so I usually like them to sit for a while, get dried off, get acquainted with each other, all that fun stuff. Okay, where's the other one that calved last night? There you are. Just snuggled right in there. Oh, you guys can stay still, I just want to see. Oh, no big old nutsack. Look at those. Yeah. Having bull calves. Everything else seems okay for now. So we have 2 bull calves. So my tagging system is that I put a black line on the bottom of a tag for a bull. Well, it's just nice to be able to see it from a glance without having to check it from the underside. I mean, once they get older, it gets pretty obvious. And if it's out of a red cow, it gets a yellow tag. If it's out of a black cow, it gets a white tag. And do that so that we separate our reds and our blacks for different bulls in pasture. So not every black cow has a black calf and not every red cow has a red calf. So if they happen to throw a different color, then we know who belongs to who, because last year we didn't do that and we ended up chasing 3 calves around the pasture trying to rope them and grab them and drag them to the opposite side, and it was a messy rodeo to say the least. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that. So I'll actually write 97. And I also write on the back of the button. So if we ever lose this tag and we happen to just find the button, then we know who's missing a tag. P. Add these into my little program here. Still learning this stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna come back around to that. And then 34. This is our little scale setup. Let's put it on a table on the back of the side-by-side. Then magnet it out. It's got a little reader on it. Makes it easier to go out into pasture and get weights off of them. So just gonna make out a couple tags and then go weigh some calves, tag them. They're heavy. 95. Call it. Are you gonna let me fucking... You're getting pretty vocal. Go eat your food. God damn it, cow. I think I could have got away with it, but I don't really want to turn my back to her when I go to put her on that scale. She's a lot more vocal than the other ones have been. Oh, yeah, okay, I don't know. A lot of cows that are going to be pretty close, so are you enjoying the bed? Yeah, it's pretty comfy. Look just like your mother. Don't know if you can see me, but that calf we pulled this morning gave us some colostrum. It was, I think it was just struggling to get started, so it looked a lot better after that. It's been doing okay today, but I think it's still struggling, so I haven't actually really been able to witness it suck, even though it looks full, but the bag on this heifer still looks also pretty full, which isn't usually a super good sign, but yeah, got some more colostrum mixed up. I'm gonna bottle feed this to him, see if we can't give him a little bit more energy, get him started. I also have a tube of this, let's turn this thing on. Oh, blind you guys. Got this calf perk here. Might give that to him. It's kind of like an energy drink for calves. Hey, buddy. Oh no, dripping all this out on my hand. What did I do? I kind of wish more of that would have ended up in his mouth and less on my hands. Take that as a small win. I'm gonna throw out some colostrum. I mean, I'm wearing probably about $5 of the calf perk, but as long as the other 9 got into him, I think we're okay, so. Morning, everyone. Gonna throw a couple updates. One from a while back, was trying to tag a calf, dragged it away. She got kind of vocal. I got scared. I even watched back the footage and I was just like, man, it doesn't look nearly as scary as my blood was pumping. She was way too much in my business than I wanted her to be. And yeah, and I was hoping that would come across in the video, but it sure doesn't. Anyways, you guys can judge me if you wish and be like, I would have gotten that one, but I didn't. And then I said my brother-in-law was here and I ended up getting called into work like shortly after that. So actually my brother-in-law and father-in-law went out and got it and they were successfully able to grab that one. And then we had another heifer calved this morning. Actually 2 heifers calved this morning. This one here that I said we've been putting in the barn for the last forever, she finally calved. That one's the one that calved last night. And then we got another one in the pen beside that also calved. So we tagged the one that we found out by the ditch, weighed that one, and now I just need to tag and weigh these other 4. So that's what we're gonna do now. Yeah, so that's the one that just calved this morning. Calf's still a little wet. Okay, what number are you? I know what number you are. Actually, I don't know what your calf is though. 173. You're still pretty wet. $86, eh? Yuck. Oh, why do you keep laying in this wet spot? Put you up on the top there. Gotcha. Oh, stay on there. Still one. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's not very good. Guess I gotta fix that. Oh yeah, we're losing all sorts of boards here. Oh man, there's always something to fix. That's better. Should have probably done that a while ago, but better late than never. It's a pretty popular saying for a reason, I think. You've got a dry bed now. I think we're gonna mix up a little bit of colostrum for him, because I don't think he's drank, and like I said, it's been about 4 hours now. Get him some of that. Might even give him a little squirt of calf perk. Get him in the mood. Bull. Just do it a half dose because it's about all they drink. This stuff isn't cheap. Just like baking a cake, except less difficult, not nearly as time consuming. Hi, Sadie. You want to say hi to everyone? I don't think anybody's seen you in. That's our indoor dog. I think if you guys have watched the other video or seen him running around tractors, you've seen Gus, the border collie. This is our golden doodle. Hi. Say hi. Yeah. Is that your llama? Is that your llama? Can you sit? Sit. Can you shake paw? Oh, good girl. Good girl. Let's see this llama. Let's see this llama. You ready? You ready? You ready? Go. Dogs are awesome. Okay, come on, buddy. Oh yeah, that's a good suck reflex. Like that. You're hungry. If you don't drink this like a normal calf, I'm gonna have to tube it to you. I hate tubing. Okay, I think we're gonna tube you because this is gonna take too long. I like to let them chew on it. And I think since he's got a suckle reflex, he'll swallow it. I think we're good there. Oh, hey, don't fight, please. Let's get that the fuck out of there. Don't really like how that ended, but hopefully he's okay. And then put you into recovery here so you don't. No, just, hey, stay down. Stay down. I know you're not going to stand. Well, you might stand, I guess. Will you actually stand? Pretty skinny. I think you should just sit in recovery. So I don't think you can stand. Okay, just have a little syringe of some res floor here, which Just a painkiller and an antibiotic. A little dose of this just to make them feel better. Oh boy. Okay, here, we're gonna stay down for this one. Just kidding. I already went to the bathroom, but thought that would be funny if I let you guys think I'm just gonna document every part of my day. Before I left for work this morning, had 3 new calves. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go check on them, see if we've had any more since I've been gone. Father-in-law didn't text me anything, so I'm assuming we didn't have anything while I was at work, but go take another look anyway. We're officially past the halfway point at 26, unless we had more today that I don't know about. And yeah, once we got that done, go grab a couple of those bales.
Alberta wants those being harassed to call police.
They're following. They know I've got the food. Black cow, white tag. White button. Buddy. Nice. This one here, that's piled in the grass. How are you doing, buddy? I think he's doing fine, but he has been stealing off of that red cow, which is not his mom. I've also seen him suck on his mom, though, too, so he's just bound determined to get milk however he needs to. Sorry. Maybe you were like that for a reason. Yeah, I know. Get out of the way. Now you can't do that. And then you leave anyway. Then come back. Oh, he's just saying hi. Yeah, okay, I'll leave you alone. Nope, sorry, man. You gotta stay in there. I also bought some new cattle scratchers. Heifers have one now, and so do our little bulls, one that's fairly similar. We actually had one for our big bulls before. We liked it so much for the price that we got 2 more, so always making additions around here. Okay, just gonna feed the big bulls now. Put this girl away, fire up the John Deere. We'll go feed the cows and I'll show you what we got for calves, and then we're gonna wrap this video up. I love cows, but anybody who says they're not dumb, I'll just leave it at that. Flip you on, lift the door up, put it into low gear, turn processor on. This little lever rolls the bell. They'll all eat now, get food in their bellies, warm up. And then hopefully squish themselves into a nice straw bed for the night, and that'll be it. But yeah, like I said, we're down to like the last 5-6 calves I think we got left here. We're gonna spit out, and then that'll be it for that. Then we're just gonna kind of get through a month till we're ready to brand. We'll get that done and kick them out to pasture, and that's probably, well, I'm gonna try to do one more filler video in here in the next month. Mainly, like I said, with what my plans are in the future, what kind of things I've done so far. I don't know, it'll be less of a action-packed video and more of a me walking around, showing you guys things and telling you what's going on in my life and what I've been up to and how I'm handling learning how to ranch, and yeah, you know, just day in the life, I guess. So, and then after that, yeah, it'll probably be branding, possibly. I don't know if I feel like being a YouTuber in front of everybody at branding, so we'll see. Don't think I'm gonna do that one, but I don't know. Like I said, we'll see. And then other than that, it'll probably be hauling trailer loads of cattle down to pasture, so. Yeah, all right, thanks for joining. Gus says bye. All right, see you next time.